prana, or this energy, or this life's force, is all around us. And the reason why people are skeptical is because you can't touch it, you can't see it, you can't hear it. But the thing is, this energy does exist. I'd be interested in really hearing about what your experience was, because you had a taster treatment.
It was absolutely amazing, wasn't it? Afterwards, for 3 weeks, and I've been telling everyone that since.
It's chronic sinus conditions, right?
Yeah, no sense of weird taste or smell.
Okay.
And you did that 10-minute healing, which I wasn't going to do, but then I thought, yeah, why not? This is the time to do it. And it was, I don't think it was the same day I noticed it, but the next day, the next day, the next day, the next week,
Got
for 3 weeks. No, it was actually, it was like as though I was alive again, because it's no, it really is nice to be able to go out. I love being out, as you know, and to smell like the flowers, to smell the trees, to smell fresh grass.
Yeah.
Things like that are really important to me for my being, you know. It's really
When did it start? When did you start having this issue?
I think when I had my son, so probably about 9 years ago, when I got pregnant, and I think it was starting to decline then.
Okay, unless I'm mistaken, did you mention something about getting some procedures done as well?
Yeah, I've had to have 3 operations on my sinuses, and I've had polyps.
Okay.
Every 2 years it comes back up again.
Okay.
That sense of smell was better than I've had for what? Yeah, I can't even remember having that sense of smell ever.
Okay. So we've had 9 sessions now, and if we go back to the beginning, Christina had a 5-10 minute taster session where it was just basically cleansing out her nasal passages and just doing a general stress treatment on her. And you had really good results just from the taster session, didn't you?
Well, I did. Not the next day, but the day after that. All my, I just kept getting little snippets of smelling things, and my taste came back.
Okay.
But then after about a week, it went.
Yeah.
So that's why I asked
you. You had a glimpse. You had a
glimpse
of being able to smell, and you know, again, it was about. You said it. How long was it that you haven't been able to smell?
Oh, for a long, long time, on and off, and I've had a couple of operations on my sinuses. Probably about 10 years.
10 years.
Yeah.
So with Pranic Healing, obviously, depending on what the condition is, depending on the person as well, because everybody's different, treatments can take from, you know, one treatment, someone could be relieved completely of their symptoms depending. Like, for example, if I get a burn on my hand and I treat it straight away, then you will see instant results. However, because Christina's condition has been for 10 years, having that taster gave her a glimpse of being able to smell again, which was probably the hope that actually maybe this will come back if I continue on the treatments.
I was astonished. If I'm really honest, I'd seen Alison many times at the AWBS seminars and things, and I thought, shall I go, shall I not? No. And I was very sceptical. But I'm telling you, it worked. Even that really short session, it really did.
Okay, and then we decided, let's try to make this a little bit like a case study, and we're going to do some treatments on you regularly. I think for all of the treatments, you actually felt some changes. Sometimes you felt something physical during the treatment, and sometimes it took a day or two before something happened.
Yeah. I definitely noticed difference, even when you were actually doing one of the treatments, well, 2 of the treatments, I could feel like, it was like energy, I actually was burning up. I was truly burning.
Some people get a change in temperature, but that just means the energy is working in you.
Yeah, actually. It was quite bizarre, but the sense of smell and everything and the taste was kind of coming back, if it was like 2 or 3 days afterwards. It was just like snippets at first, but at the moment it's kind of come back really great at the moment.
Yeah, I think the first few treatments, like you said, it came back, but then it would slowly go. So you got the glimpses back again.
Yeah.
And there was basically, with the condition, there were a lot of underlying things from 10 years back and possibly even longer. And I was cleansing out all of those unhelpful and negative emotions that were sitting within her energy system. And as those, like an onion, as those layers got peeled away after each treatment, she was noticing different sensations, whether it was a smell, and at one point your hearing I
Oh, my
remember one
hearing.
of the treatments.
I had to tell you to turn the music down because about 3/4 of the way through it, I was saying, that sounds really loud. It suddenly cleared my hearing as we were actually.
Yeah, so a lot of energy was moving within this area here. We were doing a lot of work, not just in your sinus area, including your ears, but also where you carry all of your lower emotions.
Yeah. And I have noticed over the last 6 months with the treatments, my emotions are different now. I'm a lot more calmer, a lot more confident. I actually feel I feel amazing at the moment, and I haven't felt like that for a few years.
Wow, that's really, really good. And actually, that's my experience with Pranic Healing as well. You just start to feel really good, very clear.
Yes, it's clear. It's like a clear mind.
Yeah, it's almost like someone's just wiped all of this stuff away, and you're like, wait a minute, this is how it feels to be alive.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know?
It's kind of like a muddy river, and you know, all the top layers all dirty, and it's like you've cleaned it all away.
Yeah,
So it's all that's settled.
Oh, that's amazing.
It is amazing. That's the best thing for me as well.
Okay, so I think by about the 7th or 8th treatment,
Yes, yeah.
Your smell started to stay more consistent.
Yeah,
didn't it?
it's more stable now.
Okay.
Every morning I just go into my dressing room and I can smell all the candles, and it's like an array of. It's like I've been awoken from a dream. You know, it's really that powerful.
Oh, that is really truly amazing, Christina.
Yeah, it's wonderful, and I can't thank you enough.